This is my Freetrade Portfolio update for September 2022, and a lot has changed. Hi, this is Mosh, and as you can see, my Freetrade Portfolio update is up 22.21%. It is mainly composed of high yield dividend stocks. What we're going to do is we're going to compare it to my last update, which was in June 2022, and see what has changed. And you can see in the last 3 months, it's up 4.81%. And that is pretty good. Bear in mind, the whole stock market has been tanking. All right, let's go on my portfolio. Now you can see I don't really have too much in here. Most of my money is in my Trading 212 ISA account, but this was just a bit of a project for high yield dividend stocks mainly. Now we start off with the FTSE All World High Dividend Yield, and you can see it's up 9.27%. However, it was up 10.6% in June 2022, so it has come down a little bit. AT&T is down 11.22%, whereas in June 22 I was slightly up by 0.83%. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the dividend yields as well, and the dividend yields have been amazing for a lot of these stocks or ETFs. The Global Clean Energy ETF has done really well. As you can see, in June 22, I was down 4.88%. I'm up now 19.41%. So since June 2022 to now, it's done a massive climb up. And I think it's going to continue going up and up for years to come. The S&P 500, so as you can see, I was up 11.83% and now it's completely tanked. I'm minus 13.44%. But this is one I'm going to keep on buying. Uber has done a bit of a comeback. I was down minus 44%. It's now minus 19% again. This is not a dividend company, but it's a high growth company. For some reason, I've ended up in my free trade account, but I'm going to start investing a lot more into this because it has massive potential. Uber does. Next one, Telefonica. Again, this has come down quite a bit. I was plus 46% and now it's plus 24%. So I've lost about 20%, but it could be many reasons, but one is I've been being paid quite high dividends on this, and I'll go through the dividends. ETP just continued to climb. I was plus 62%. I'm now plus 74%. And I just recently bought Civitas Social. I'm going to buy more. It's minus 4%, but they all do pay a very high dividend yield, apart from Uber and S&P 500. All right, so now if we go to activity, I can put the filter on and just put in dividends. And let's see what the dividend yield is based on the current stock price. So you can see the S&P 500, I got paid £1.22. Based on my current holdings, that gives me a yield of 0.69% for the quarter, and roughly a good estimate is 2.78% for the whole year, which isn't bad. ETP paid me 58 pence. Remember, I don't really have too much on it. So based on how much I hold and using today's stock price, because the way you work out dividend yield is the dividend paid over the current stock price. So it gives me 1.88% for the quarter, and for the year 7.54%, which is ridiculous. AT&T paid me almost £3. So for the quarter that works out 1.28%, or for the year 5.13% based on the current stock price. So the actual yield for me is going to be slightly different because it should be based on the stock price, the price that I bought it for. So next one is Telefonica. So I got paid altogether, I don't know why you separate it out, but it's £3.52 it adds up to. So that gives me a quarterly yield of 2.34% or a yearly yield of 9.38%, which is ridiculous. And for me, it's going to be even higher if I was to do completely accurate calculations based on the stock price I bought it for, because from when I bought it to now, it's still up 24%. So I'm getting a yield of over 9% and it's gone up 24%. So it was a solid buy. The FTSE All World High Dividend Yield. So I got paid £6.01. So a quarterly dividend of 1.52% or a yearly of 6.08%, which is really good. So the Vanguard All World High Dividend Yield is paying out big money or good money. I'm not going to go any further down. You can see I've got paid some more as well from Aviva. I used to hold Global Clean Energy ETF. I done an analysis on my last video. Now from June 2022 to September 2022, and remember I just have just over £1,000 in there, I've been paid a total of £14.32 in dividends. And not only that, you can see the price for a lot of these stocks is still very, very high. And remember, if you want a free share worth up to £100 with Freetrade or Trading 212, you can use my link in the box below. Open up an account, deposit £1, and they'll give you a free share. So it's definitely worth doing. Also, if you're unsure of how to go about investing, you're not sure what stocks to buy, where to buy from, or what to do, you can watch my short course on investing. It's 5 lessons, all under 30 minutes. Just go through the lessons in order, and it will explain everything you need to know about investing. And remember, if you've got any questions or you want any information, leave a comment. I reply to pretty much every single comment I get.